Hi, I'm Bridget Wongo, and you are?
My name is S. Fidelis.
Oh, okay. Hi, Mr. Fidelis. I've heard so much about landlord and tenant issues, and then some people say with tenancy agreement you can actually solve most of those issues.
Yes.
But I don't know what tenancy agreement is, so can you please enlighten me?
Well, thank you for that very brilliant question. The tenancy agreement, as I say, is an agreement between a landlord, a legal agreement between a landlord and a tenant, whereby some of the responsibilities of both parties, which is the tenant and the landlord, is being contained and included.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you. And I would like to know the conditions involved in signing a tenancy agreement. Like, what are the tenants to look out for?
Well, when you sign a tenant agreement, it's actually the landlord, which is the owner of the property, that actually has the right to fix whatever thing that he knows. Maybe I don't want this my tenant to do in my house. For example, now when signing a tenancy agreement, the tenant is actually supposed like the amount to be paid as for rent, when is the rent supposed to be due, and what am I supposed to do as a tenant in the compound. For example, let me give a good example. Nowadays, it's a big problem in the society whereby the tenant actually probably will ask their landlord, am I the one supposed to pay for soak away? Am I the one that's supposed to pay for it? Am I the one that's supposed to buy meter? All those kind of things. Am I supposed to have a dog? So those are some of the things probably the landlord can. Tenants are the ones that are supposed to pay for soak away. Tenants are the ones that are supposed to pay for electricity. Tenants are not supposed to bring dogs and all of that. So those are some of the conditions you need to look at when signing the tenancy agreement. If you, as a tenant, if you are actually okay with those conditions, because it's the landlord that is actually the owner of the property.
Okay. Also, you said the landlord is the one supposed to draft out the tenancy agreement.
Yes.
And then it's the tenant's responsibility to work on the septic tank and all that.
It's actually if the agreement actually contains for the tenants to actually pay for the septic tank, then that's okay. For example, in some agreements or in some house, the landlord will like, okay, I'll be the one to be paying for your septic tank, and you understand, which is commonly known as soak away. But in some other places, some other property, so landlord like, no, I'm not the one that's supposed to pay for it. You are the one that's supposed to pay for it. So that's just the part I want to get clear.
Oh, okay. So they are to agree on who to pay for.
Yes,
okay.
It's for example, let me say you are coming to my house to come and stay. You abide by my rules.
Yes.
You understand? So if you are not okay with my rules, you leave. So it's more or less like this in the favor of the landlord than the tenant.
So in this tenancy agreement,
Yes.
is it contained, because some landlords they don't want the rent to be for 1 year. Like,
Yes.
we know normally rents are for 1 year, but they want it to be for like 2 years, 3 years. Is it contained in the tenancy agreement? Can you just impute it and then move on?
Well, like I said, if you are not comfortable with my house, or if you come to stay, you leave. Well, that should be under lease tenancy agreement, not actually under that tenant agreement. It should be under lease tenancy agreement. So by if the tenant actually agrees and sees it like something, okay, yes, I can actually cope with it, no problem.
And they cope with it, money is involved because you have to pay for 2 years, 3 years.
That's why when you are renting an apartment to someone, you at least look at the financial aspect of the person. If the person is actually capable of doing this thing, you will know when actually giving your property out as a landlord. Those are some of the things you need to look at when giving your property out as a landlord.
I think anyone that wants to go through a tenancy lease agreement should know that bank accounts can carry it.
Yes.
We talk about agreements. We do know that they sign in agreements,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So who are the people that are going to sign on these agreements?
Well, when signing a tenancy agreement, first of all, you have to have the landlord's witness, like someone that is from the landlord side, then another person, the tenant. Then the agreement actually need to be prepared by a lawyer.
Okay.
You understand? So that it might be, or it will be enforceable when there's any time or dispute occurs, so that they'll like fall back to the agreement. So a word that is being said or that is not being enforced with anything is not a law. You understand? So I believe with this, if the agreement is being prepared very well by a lawyer and the witness are signed in respect of whatever is being listed in the agreement, I guess with that the tenancy agreement is set to take place.
Okay, so if I get what all you said correctly, the tenancy agreement is an agreement between the landlord and the tenant,
Yes.
and then there must be a lawyer involved
Yes.
for the signatory aspect of
Yes.
who prepared the agreement.
Yes.
And then they are going to talk about who is going to do some certain things in the compounds, what to
Yes.
do and what not to do,
Yes.
and then to be listed in the tenancy agreement.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
then they will have to sign.
Yes.
There will be a witness from the tenant that is to witness that yes, I was there when he signed this agreement, and then a witness from the landlord.
Yes, yes.
And then the landlord should sign.
Yes.
Tenant should also sign.
Yes, then the lawyer also should sign on
The
it.
lawyer that prepared the agreement. Oh, thank you so much.
You're
It's very
welcome.
nice to have you. Please.
All right. God bless.